Started the day looking quite calm out here. The sea was a bit like this. However, as the day went on, it's just the weather came in, wind came in. This cloud was never going to lift off the mountain.
Hello there, and if you got wet today, well, you were decidedly unlucky.
Welcome to Celtman, one of the pioneers of the XTRI movement.
The word's brutal, so it was brutal.
The townspeople of both Shieldig and Torridon have been fantastic. They turn out and they support this race like I have not seen other races around the world supported.
It's all basically volunteers that come and do this. They do all the preparation beforehand. The marshals are all volunteers. We have the local mountain rescue involved very much, and yeah, it's quite a small community, but everybody pulls together and things like this is good.
The day of the race, most of the time, or many times, I was thinking, what am I doing?
At 5 a.m, the competitors start the race with a 3.4 kilometre swim in cold, jellyfish-infested Atlantic waters.
This is a race you have to take one step at a time. All I want to do is survive the swim, and then I'll figure out the rest.
Coming out of the swim, you feel quite delirious because it's quite cold water for a very long time, and you feel very wobbly. You've just been kind of on your own for a long time in that water, and you come out and there's just all this noise, all these people waiting for you. It's brilliant in the village.
I try and be quite quick, so as soon as I got out, I think I was out within about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I think that's quite important.
Having the scenery of Highland Scotland, even when there's water pouring at you from all directions, it's just incredibly beautiful.
Celtman is about the challenge. It's all about people testing themselves to the absolute limit, and I think lots of the competitors yesterday were tested to their absolute limits.
I love riding my bike, but that was just brutal. It's just the wind was crazy.
Competitors endured 202 kilometres on the bike with powerful crosswinds and torrential rain.
To transition to just feels fantastic. You've been pedaling hard for 5-6 hours, getting rid of your bike, putting on some dry socks and some running shoes. You just fly away for the first couple of Ks.
Actually was a really nice sunny spell and it felt amazing. Forecast is wrong and then turned the corner.
The wind and the rain were incredibly challenging. It was proper Scottish weather, Celtman.
We expected the low course to be easy, but I learned that when a Scotsman tells you that something is easy, don't trust them.
This year, due to terrible weather, the race used the low course. This is no easy option, however, with tough trails, significant height gain, and some seriously wet conditions.
A slow uphill, which after that descent off the low course was a struggle. But one step in front of the other, the crew supporting me the entire way. Slowly you round the town of Torridon. Everybody that you see is cheering you along the way.
Crossing the finish line and seeing everyone was really great. You know, Paul was there to greet us, the crew who were there, and everybody was just so happy.
To cross the finish line was a dream come true. You know, I did this race in 2012 and got totally, you know, it was my first triathlon and got totally hooked, and I had a little dream then that maybe one day I could do well at it, and it was amazing to come back.
Coming to the Celtman is always very exciting because most of the people have been coming here every year, so the Celtman crew is like a big family. So we come, we recognize each other, we remember each other from previous years. You might not remember the name, but you'd remember the faces, the tired faces at the end of the day, and people that you greet at the finish line. It's like meeting an old group of friends, and so are the athletes. You see their struggles during the day, and you almost get excited and drawn into it. So it was as emotional as for us as for a lot of the competitors.